It's a no doubt, it's a no day, it's a no life. Hey up, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. Booba Lake, excellent, level 5, fantastic. How are you doing? We've got this silly egg thing on. Let's change into something a little more comfortable, shall we? Like, our unlocked outfit. Let's go. God damn it, I didn't accept it. That's okay, because we can put a cap on. Oh, no, we can put a medieval knight's helmet on. Do we save that for when we go in as a medieval knight? Oh, man, yes, we look like Boba Fett. Okay, I'm down with it. Whoa! Excellent. Not that I'm a fan of Star Wars at all. But in today's episode, I mentioned it in the last one. And I think I'm going to go there, baby. Today we are talking about superheroes. So, a lot of you won't know, I did a little bit of stand-up comedy many years ago. And I did a stand-up comedy set it was when I was at university. I did it a few times. One time it really blew and it put me right off because it was at a fundraising gig for a kid with severe disabilities, and my brother was hosting it, and his main act fell out, and he was like, "Oh, the comedy gig, can you do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, no worries, bro." And yeah, superheroes and sex, because that's what it was all about, superheroes and sex, because I find it hilarious. You know, hang on, what? Oh, right, that's okay. Phew. Thought that was the price we're selling it for. What am I doing here? We're here to make money, man. Because yeah, superheroes and sex is hilarious, right? So, adult episode. Everyone settle back. Everyone settle down. You know, when let's keep it clean as we can. When Superman. What's the word that's clean? Explodes. He blows the head off whoever he's with, right? That sort of thing, you know? I just think it's really funny. So, anyway, I'm snorting already. This wasn't supposed to be about this. Hey, up! Let's go. What we got? Oh, we got a legendary dragon's head. Fantastic. Great start to the day. Dressing up as Boba Fett clearly works.
Okay.
Boba Fett / a member of ICE. Oh, let's not get political, Grim. Anyway, superhero sex. So I used to do this comedy set, and it used to be all about superheroes and how Spider-Man has, you know, sticky and blah 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 blah, that sort of stuff. And then at the end, I'd always have like these superhero men's phalluses that I'd drawn basically, and I'd get there was one that was like the Wolverine, which had sideburns, and it and it had a spike that came at the end of it that I made with some kitchen foil and some But you didn't expect this in the adult episode, did you? And then, oh, we got some handcuffs, speaking of adult. Sweet. And then I had, like, I had a massive, that I'd made out a load of cards that I got from a card shop, because I'm crafty. And I'd made a 3-meter green Hulk phallus. And I'd get members of the audience to hold it. Anyway, it didn't go down very well at this charity gig at all. And, you know when you're just like making these jokes and nobody's laughing? Nobody's laughing. And I'm like, bro, man, I don't think this is right. And he's like, nah, you'll be fine. You're good. You're always funny. We love you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know you do. But like, when you're telling jokes and the audience just goes mild. It's killer, man. It's killer. Let's go. What a profitable locker. Yes. We could do with more of these, please. Sweet. Get that in there. Lovely. And get you in there. Nice antique helmet. That is sick. That might be a keeper. That is too sick. I can go in our Halloween house for sure. Military bionics. Excellent. Pachoo. Nice. And Porsche part. Excellent stuff. So yeah, I've always loved superheroes. I don't know why I went straight into that, but I did. So when I was a little kid, I mean, I used to. Do you remember the what was it? What was it called? The Tales of Superman, the New Age of Superman, the the old TV show which was always on in the daytime, and it had that really beautiful bird in it. What's her name? Someone's going to remind me in the comments. Check the comments. It'll say the name, and no doubt it'll be Velvet, who's telling us all who it is. It was. I'm looking up a name. Screw it. No, I'm stealing your thunder, Velvet. Yeah, she's already writing it down. Look, and here I am. Who was the bird in that? She was in Desperate Housewives as well. She's gorgeous, man. Oh, she's so beautiful. Desperate Housewives cast. That's it. There we go. Her name is Terry Hatcher, man. Oh, what a beautiful woman. Anyway, so like on a Saturdays, for those that are younger, right? We didn't have much to watch. We only had 4 bloody channels. So one channel would be showing football, the other one would be showing a garden show. So I always used to watch Superman, but my word, I never liked Superman because he was always like way too powerful. So he'd get himself in these situations. He's like, well, why did you walk into the room with a kryptonite when you've got like X-ray vision? And as a kid, I couldn't get it, and my autistic mind, as I understand it more now, was going like, well, why didn't you just use his X-ray vision? No, this is stupid. Superman's just stupid. Kind of still is. And I quite like the Batman. Yes, we got a legendary sleigh. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Oh, what a good day. Oh, sweet. And so Superman always did really stupid stuff, and that was really annoying. I got proper into Spider-Man. I've told this story, I think, before. Ooh, a geode. It's Kitty Goes Ruff's favourite item in the game. It is pretty sick, isn't it? Look at that. Look into the eyes of a geode. Oh, this one's for you, Kitty. Let's go. Bosh. And there we go. Is that your favourite item? I want to know. I want to know in the chat. Let me know your favourite item in the game. What's my favourite item? The doll. I love the doll, man. I love the doll. It's so weird. I mean, I even enjoyed it when I found the doll in... Because I think it's like a general use asset. When I found the doll in Gas Station Simulator. I was like, what? We got the doll. Yeah, I like the doll. I love the doll. I love the doll. What can I say? It's nice to have this weird little character. I think it's because it's become a character in the series as well. You know? This weird doll that can move around every so often. Annabelle, we're going straight to hell. Kettle. Barrel. Lovely stuff. So superheroes, let's go. X-Men, I like the original movies, actually. I never liked Wolverine. Again, a bit too OP. Like, it always felt like whenever you was watching him, it's like, oh, he can just regenerate. So what's the real threat? I mean, I quite like the idea of pumping him with adamantium so he can't actually sort of move and just survives in a shell of his self. I quite like that. But yeah, it was just a bit much, man, for me. A bit much for me, that superhero nonsense. What's in the box? Booba Lake and Fish Haven. Let's go down to Fish Haven. Sweet. That water boiler was needed, which is a big item to keep around, but it should be sent in, I guess. Let's see what we get from here. See what more items we can put in. I want to know your favourite superhero. Man, look at me engaging with the chat, getting you all to write all these comments. Whoa! Who's your favourite superhero? So it's Spider-Man, man. It was when I went swimming as a kid. Me and my brother used to go swimming like about 5 nights a week after school. Weekends would be in galas. Maybe it was a bit less. Maybe it was 4 nights. My brother at one point was, and I was going with him. Do I want to say with him? Sometimes I'd have to go with him, I think. And me dad used to go running, so I used to go running with him. I was never as good a swimmer as my brother. He was always the star. Anyway, so when he used to be swimming, I used to go to the library next door, and they had the original Spider-Man comics. They had the original. It was like an anthology, you know, but it was like the first sort of. The first one was like 1 to 25. Then the next one was, and I just loved him, man, because he was reading these comics, and it was like this. It was so engaging in the fighting. It was like a comedy quip every second, and I just fell in love with Spider-Man. I thought he was great. And my favourite villain, actually, is Vulture. just because in them original comics, in the original sort of form of the Vulture, it was just a bitter old man who was angry at the world. He was just really angry at the world. And I love that. I thought it was great. 1000, sweet. It really sort of counterpointed to Spider-Man really well. Ooh, spooky. Sweet. So, and then as I've got older, I mean, I quite like Spider-Man still. The films are good. I don't think there's a bad Spider-Man film. There's a Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't great, but I also think it had some really strong points. I think the music in it was outstanding. Whoever did the sound design for Electro, banging. Absolutely banging. Out the new ones, yeah, they're alright, you know? They're not bad. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I prefer Tom Holland to Tobey Maguire. Genuinely. I think Tobey Maguire is... I always thought this at the time as well. This isn't just oh, he did the emo thing. Because I actually think that scene kind of works, to be honest with you. I always just found him a bit flat. And I understand sometimes you need that in a protagonist, but not in Spider-Man. Not in Spider-Man. I think Tom Holland brings the... I think Tom Holland is the best, I think, out of the film versions. Or the recent film versions. There's a real weird... I mean, this is how big a Spider-Man fan I am. There's a real weird, like, 90s film of it that I had on DVD. There you go. Bush. And go here. And so, yeah, so I didn't really enjoy Michael Keaton's Vulture, particularly. It's kind of this advanced... sort of techie dude. I get it. The original Vulture wouldn't have worked in a modern film, I don't think. I just like him as a character. Sinister Six, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You've got a group of supervillains, and then you're going to team them all up. Brilliant. I suppose Batman used to do that, didn't it? In the TV show all the time. You know, you think about the amount of scenes where you had the Joker and the Penguin and Catwoman and all sort of in this together, all conspiring against Batman. Or they wasn't conspiring, it ended up being someone completely different, like Calendar Man. And then, so as I sort of got older, Batman's sort of taken over, because Batman's, I think it is more adult, isn't it? I think it is more adult. I think it's that sort of relationship with grief, and is it that deep? It kind of is. Kind of is. We're going to just put that in and test it. Yeah, we will do. Sweet. I'm going to keep that because I like it. And I want it. Geode. We'll keep it because we ain't got one in many houses. We've only got one in the space house. And, you know, we've got more than just a space house. Let's go. And it's a gorgeous item. Boiler stain. Ghost stain. All of this is goners. Sweet. Let's check the dragon's head. See if this is going to sell high value in here. I assume it's a big item. No, it's not. Okay, interesting. Go down here. Is it one of these? Yes, it is. And yes, it can be sold for more. Sweet. Let's get it ready to go. Nice. Excellent. I wonder if he's got some money for me as well. Do I collect some money? Or do I just leave it? Do I just leave it sat in here until I run out? And then hopefully at some point all of this hard work that we're putting in is going to cash in. What am I doing? I'm going way too high. Oh well. Have you got any money for me? You've got 27,000. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Let's take it. Let's take it. That's fine. And go there and go bush. Sweet. Nice. Well, there we go. We've got our money for a while. This is what the legendary stuff's done. It's not going to happen overnight, but when it does happen, we're going to be coining it in. Sweet. Level 5 at Booba Lake. Let's head back that way and go do that. So yeah, Batman, it's got the sort of... And then there's the Batman's relationship with the Joker, which is just one of the best relationships. I mean, it's Shakespearean, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's absolutely Shakespearean. It's this sort of I can't live... I don't exist without you thing. It's just very clever, man. It's very clever. And I don't think the Joker was ever as clever as it is now. I think it's, you know, a lot of the 80s comics are what sort of made it. And I do love the 80s Batman comics, you know, the Long Halloween, the Killing Joke, that sort of thing. Man, they are sick. They are sick. Some of the best comics ever written. That and The Watchmen. The 80s was a really bloody good time for... man, there's a guitar in there. The 80s was a really good time for comics. A really good time. Not that I was there. I'm too young. Too young and pretty. Yep. Come on. We've got 35 grand, man. We've got money to spare for ages. Roman Reigns is voting. Let's go. We ain't got anything to buy apart from a car and a mansion, so we might as well just shave it up, keep grinding, and building up. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, and then like I feel like Batman's evolved the best as well. Never really liked Captain America too much. Didn't really vibe with me. Never did. Even the movies were fine. I get it as a character. It just doesn't really vibe with me. I just prefer fun. Whoa, a legendary telescope. Let's go. That is banging. That is banging. Christmas arch. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. It's got the gingerbread man on, so I know that we've got that one. Sweet. Bosh. Now, do we have the white guitar? I don't think we do. And that had a question mark on it. Whoa. Cool, dude. Sweet. We've got a new guitar. For the house. Oh, we need to keep the guitar, man. Come on. Come on, I'm getting rid of loads of stuff here. I'm moving. We've got 33k, man. 33k, we're fine. Bosh, 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 bosh. Bosh. 44. Okay, nice. So, yeah, Spider-Man was great. Oh, it's the end of the week for you guys as well. Yay! Let's go. It's the weekend. Excellent. Hope you enjoy it. You got out nice planned? What am I planning next weekend? To see my family. I ain't seen them for a while. I keep putting them off, to be honest, to film videos. Which is fine. Needs to be done as well because I'm going away with them for a long time anyway. I just need to get everything backdated, you know, get it all ready to rock. What other superheroes? I enjoyed what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. I never really enjoyed the comic that much, so I really enjoyed what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. Watchmen, again, probably the best comic book ever written. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Met Alan Moore in Northampton when I was at university. I went for a coffee and he was in Costa, and he was cool. I just went to him and I went, look, I said, you know, I don't want a photo or anything, but I just wanted to say, like, your comic is one of my favourite comics of all time. It's inspiring to me, and it's an incredible story that sort of has brought me much thought. So thanks. And he was like, I really appreciate that. Do you want a picture? And I was like, no, it's cool, man. You just enjoy your coffee. Do you know what I mean? It felt a bit thingy, but I also like wanted to say, hey up. Do you know what I mean? But also be respectful of his time, because you know I'd hate it if people were. I mean, I think it's pretty normal for him, but I don't know. I just wanted to show respect. The thing is, in my industry, like what I work as, we don't take pictures of the people we've met. Like I've worked with Steve-O, I've worked with Jamie Cullum, I've worked with the Sugar Babes, I've worked with Robert Plant, you know, the Strokes. Lots of big acts. Got no photos of them, no autographs, no nothing. Well, actually, that's a lie. I do have autographs, but not that I've asked for them directly. I'd leave a note in the dressing room saying good luck for the show, etc., etc. This is back in the day when we was allowed to do it. We're not allowed to anymore, which is understandable as well because it's a bit disrespectful. But I was like, here's a vinyl. You know, it's for Anthony. I'll be doing your lights tonight, whatever. I'd love it if you could sign this for me. And I've got a load of signed albums actually, like Adamant and Steve Harley and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got some cool albums, let me tell you. Cool albums. Come up and see me, make me smile. Nice. That was a loss, wasn't it? Steve Harley. He was looking at going out on tour as well. Bosh, 28. Yeah, I do like Steve Harley. I like any sort of glam though. Anyway, we're talking superheroes. Killer Shark. Suicide Squad. Movies were terrible. But the problem is, there's an incredible thing in the movies, and that is Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is just wonderful, absolutely like breathtaking. But plot and everything else, you know, the things that you kind of need in a movie as well, not there. It's real weird, isn't it, when you have a movie that's like really good but really, really bad because of everything apart from the person and character. Sweet. I think we're going to tell the telescope here because I reckon that's going to be hobbies. Let's go, collectors. Nice. Hello, human skull. Excellent. I think we need to make a trip to the mansion today with these lockers, I'll be honest with you. Let's go, let's have a look what we got. We've got the basketball trophy, nice, and we've got a bangle on the floor there. Let's not miss that. Bosh. I don't think I've missed as much in this series, actually. I know in the first series there's like one episode in like episode 12 or something like that, and man, I got hit up in the comments. You left a gem on the floor. You left an eye patch on the floor. We did all right in that series. Hey man, I'm playing this hard as well. Like, I look back at my easy save. I've got 300k on my easy save. Like, yeah, easy. But now we're not on easy, man. We'll get rid of that scarecrow. We'll have Leo. Pretty sure. Sweet. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep the skull. There you go. Sweet. And let's go and see if we can sell the, what is it, telescope. So it's probably going to be, hey, nice. Probably going to be this size, I would assume. Yeah, and no, it's not. So we'll take that back out. Sweet. No worries. Don't mind taking it to make sure we get the quickest sale we can for it. And take that. Sweet. And where is it gone? There it is. Nice. What is it? Hobbies and toys. I know where it'll definitely sell. Oh no, it's equipment. Oh, so it'll be in the farm. Okay. Equipment is just at the first place. So, well, we can keep it in here. It's not going to do any harm for tomorrow, is it? Let's go! Superheroes. Who else are we going to talk about? Lost with the Marvel franchise. It become too much to try and keep up with it all. I quite enjoyed Endgame, and I feel like I've kept up to date with most of it, and then it just kind of got lost on me a little bit, and it become so much about every reference. And then some of the stuff, like, no, I didn't rate Endgame as much as I rated Infinity War. I thought Infinity War was really good. Endgame, all right. Like killing off Gamora and stuff like that. Spoiler. I was like, banging, sweet. Have I got out in here for here? No. I was like, sweet. That's what a bold decision to kill off one of the major characters from one of the franchise and make it feel like something. And then they brought it back in the next movie. I was like, no. That's not what you do. Oh, they woke up and it was just a dream. No, get out of it. Get out of it. I hate that because it really had an emotional punch. That I was very impressed. But yeah, I'm not seeing Black Panther yet. I need to watch Black Panther. And then I like a lot of B-movie superhero movies, like stuff like Bruce Campbell did a weird film called Bubba Hotep, which is great. Which is well, it's not. Is it a? What is it? I mean, he plays Elvis, and he fights a mummy. Kung Fu Elvis. It's Elvis in a retirement home. It's Elvis never died. So it's an old Elvis versus a mummy. It's very cool. Or The Man with the Screaming Brain and stuff like that. Just Bruce Campbell as well. Just comes to mind. Thinking of Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, and then Evil Dead and blah blah blah. I was talking to someone the other day and I was saying how like Spider-Man 2 had these incredible sort of moments in it where it's like scenes from Evil Dead almost, like with Dr. Octopus attacking in the doctor's surgery. I mean, that was cinema, man. That was bloody cinema. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sam Raimi kicked it, didn't he? Kicked its ass. And I always thought the Green Goblin, I always said I think he's a bit goofy in the film. I love William Dafoe, but I always thought his outfit was very Power Ranger-y. And it feels like it's led with that as well. But I also don't know what else they could have done, because if they'd done it as effects, it might not have worked at that time. Okay. And then you can have like these effects-heavy films like Spider-Man 3 that end up just absolutely flying because they've got no plot. Or 1,000,001 plot holes. There we go. 1, 2, 5, 6. Let's go. What's my favourite superhero movie? Oh, tough one. I think it's The Dark Knight. I think. There's only one other that matches it for me, right? And it's another Batman film. It's Batman Returns. Tim Burton. While completely different, I do think it's so much fun. It's just such a beautiful movie. It's Tim Burton at his sort of finest, isn't it? Tim Burton's great anyway, you know, or was. Well, I'm sure he is still great. I don't want to, like, you know, I know he's watching, so I don't want to badmouth him. But he also kind of he's done some incredible movies. Like Big Fish is just a phenomenal movie. Extremely underrated. Extremely underrated. But has he done out I've been interested in the last few years? I thought Wednesday was fine. I do love Tim Burton, but like Edward Scissorhands and even Mars Attacks. I enjoyed Mars Attacks, you know. I don't think we've got that. I think we'll keep that for ourselves. I don't think we've got that one. Mars Attacks, I think is funny. I think it's real funny. Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, you know, the first one. I watched the second one last year. It didn't do much for me. I was kind of waiting for it to finish at times, which is not a good sign. Yeah, when the final sequence was happening, I was like, this is lacking, like. And then they start to go with special effects, and I was like, nope. Nope, don't need that, man. Don't need that. They're making Gremlins 3, you know. They're making Gremlins 3. I love Gremlins. I am anxious about that movie, though. Our lass loves Gremlins as well, and she's like, oh, they shouldn't touch it. And I'm like, no, they can. They can touch it. They just need to be very careful. And I'm a Gremlins 2 fan. She's very, like, anti. Whoa, it's legendary. Hey, the Borscht Trophy! Fabulous. Marvellous. Excellent, get that in there. Nice. A legendary from that, I didn't expect that. A church donation box, we've not seen that before. Let's have a quick look at it. Okay. The church release was such a weird release. Such a weird release. Just loads of random church items with no sort of background. Like, the construction stuff, I get it, right? I get it. Like, construction lockers, your construction in lockers, it adds a lot of junk into the game. And I think it's really important that you have a lot of junk in the game. I think that's part of one of the things that makes this enjoyable. If you've ever gone back and watched the first series I ever did on this channel, Pawn Shop Simulator, one of the issues with that game was it was all the same stuff all the time, and I think they did update it, but like not to the point they needed to be. Sweet, and so that was one of the problems. So this, you've got 1,800 pieces of junk a lot of the time, and the treasures in the middle of it, and that's the exciting part, isn't it? I don't think we've got Pisces. Ooh. I don't recognise that one. I might be wrong, but I don't think we got Pisces. What are you? Scorpio. Pretty sure we've got it, but we'll check it. Might as well check it. We don't want to throw it away if it's any good, do we? Scorpion is another Spider-Man villain. Never been portrayed in the movies, I don't think. They did Rhino, didn't they, briefly, with in one of the Spider-Man 2, in one of the... Ooh, now which one was it? I think it was one of the Andrew Garfield ones, where he's played by Paul Giamatti in like the opening and final scene. Yeah, it's very cool. I think Shocker appeared in one of them as well, didn't he? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Batman's more my style. Didn't like the new Batman movie though. Didn't do any good for me. That man, no, not at all. I love the Penguin. I thought the Penguin in the series was one of the best series in the last few years. I thought it was outstanding. I nagged our lass to watch it, and you know she was doing that thing where she's like, "Yeah, it's not really me, it's superhero," and I'm like, "Just watch it, man. It's insanely good." And once she was into it. because I sat down and watched an episode with her, which sometimes you've got to do. And when she got into it, she loved it. She loved it as much as I did. So fantastic actors in that. Well, is there a way of checking usually? It needs like a sign on the front, if I'm honest with you. Map and districts here. No, it's not in this one. Sweet. Okay, cool. Well, that was a bit quicker, I guess, than taking it out and messing about with it. We're keeping that. We're keeping that. We're keeping that. We're keeping that. Keeping that. And we're getting rid of all that. And we're getting rid of all that. And we're getting rid of all that. And we. Ooh, are we keeping that? What are you? Let's have a look. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Sweet. Let's go and check what you are. You are art and culture. This might be art and culture. It is indeed. Sweet. Well, you can go in here, and you're worth a ton as well. Excellent. Tell you what, we'll put this up for sale here. Right here. No, we won't put it up there. I've got a telescope in there. Why have I got a telescope? Where's this go then? It didn't go in them. Does it go in a window one? Must do. Yes, there is. And yes, it is sellable. Sweet. Nice. Let's get some money for it. Let's get some money. Keep ramping it up, baby. Keep ramping it up. My favourite superhero movie? Yeah, I really like Batman Returns. I think it's really fun. And it's got that, great Tim Burton style. The good Tim Burton stuff, do you know what I mean? Yeah, good times. Not a lot would agree with me on that, but that's fine. And also Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. I know that you're all feeling twinges right now. I know that you're all feeling twinges because I'm feeling them too. I'm feeling them too, and that's what Storage Hunter Simulator from Grim Sim Labs does. We bring twinges into the people's hearts. Oh, rock and roll, man. God, what am I doing talking to myself for half an hour? It's a bit weird, isn't it? There was a comment on an early Storage Hunter video. I was like, why can't you just shut up and play the game? Right. I mean, the channel's not for you then. What do you want? What do you want? What is it without it? Do you know? Let's go here and let's get some stuff in. I want to put this guitar up so bad, man. I want it so bad. Let's go. Ghost, spooky ghost, that, skull, cool, revolver, nice. I think we'll even put this in here. We'll have a geode in here as well, why not? And we'll check them tomorrow. In the next episode, sorry, not tomorrow. That's not for tomorrow for you, is it? Bush and go here. Yeah, I've got to, like I say, I think you all know, I'm off to Effling. Well, you was here when I found out, basically. Oh yeah, that's going so sick. Nice done. Oh yeah. What was I going to say? Spooky. Have we not got any of these? Oh goodness gracious. I guess we can like go right on the roof, can't we? How high can we get on the roof? Parkour. Oh, missed. Ah. Something like that. Yeah, man. That's cool. That's cool. Ah, spooky house. It's looking so good. I'm so happy with it. Sweet, you cut going. Sweet, we'll go in here and go. Oh no, we'll put the helmet out here. Where's that helmet? This one. Yeah. Get it on something. That'd be cool. If we just found the right place to put it on there, something like that, looks sick. No, it's not going to work there. Kind of want it as a centerpiece. No, it gets lost in there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, that works. Sweet. Bosh, sweet, and oh yes, we don't have this guitar. Yes, a new electric guitar, baby. Let's go. Where have you put it? I'm running out of space. We can't rotate. Great. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Lovely. And what else we got? The geode. Yeah, I want to put the geode somewhere. Maybe just on this table. Bosh. Every time we walk past it, we'll be like, ooh, entering a black hole. I like it. Anything else? A revolver. Let's put the revolver down. Yeah. Quite enjoyed the Punisher. I remember the old video game of the Punisher. Superhero games of... oh, that's a game that's out, actually, on PlayStation Plus this month. They finally released the newest Spider-Man game, so the Spider-Man 2. I love the first game. I think it's great. I've just never had a chance to play the other one. I've never picked it up because it's just been too expensive. And so, but that's on PlayStation Plus. So I was like, hey, you know what? I think I'll get it. New series on the channel coming soon. It's not happening. It's a completely different type of game to the channel. You know that. I know that. I want to say a huge thanks for your support on this channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks so much for all the members in the channel. Really appreciate you all, and thank you for your support and constantly watching these videos every week. It's nice to hang out with you all. I look forward to reading your comments. Superheroes, sex, it's all the same thing. That's how we end it, like Jerry Springer. Ta-ra!